Throughout the school year, we have done many writing pieces. Each of these pieces helped me to improve as a writer. I was able to take peer and adult feedback, improve my writing skills/structure, and improve my use of feedback. During fourth quarter, we wrote a soliloquy analysis essay, which challenged us to try to understand and evaluate Shakespeare's work on another level. The difference between this writing piece and all of our other writing pieces was that in this one, we didn't have set drafts or deadlines. We had one due date, and it was up to us to get the peer feedback. When using peer feedback, I got a 4.5 out of 5. I used virtually all the feedback I got from my peers and Miss Campbell. Not only did I change what they told me to change, but I also took the feedback in so I can improve my writing for the future. I did the same thing with my other 3 pieces. On all those, I would give myself a 4.5 as well, because there was only some feedback I didn't use. The only one that I might receive a lower number on would be my hero essay. On this one, I would receive a 3 out of 5. I got many good pieces of feedback, but only took some. Cough, cough, snow, cough, cough. For my name vignette, the first draft, I turned in was inadequate, but bad at best. But Miss Campbell gave me feedback. I improved by a whole letter grade. And not only that, but the feedback I got on my name vignette helped me improve on my soliloquy essay. On my Fahrenheit 451 argumentative essay, I received a more amazing feedback. I got help on structure, grammar, and informational issues. One more thing in the novel that reflects reality is the overuse/obsession with technology. This is from my original draft. After the feedback I got, I'll change this overuse/obsession to addiction. This is just one of the very many good pieces of feedback I got involving word choice. The first piece of writing I did was my hero thematic essay. This one was not my best work, but I did not get feedback but I did not take feedback into consideration as much as my other pieces of work. This is why I took my score to a 5 to a 3. Out of these, I only got teacher feedback on 2, the last 2. The only ones I got feedback, and these were the ones that I showed the most improvement on. The ones that Miss Campbell gave me feedback on were the ones that showed my improvement as a writer. The teacher feedback is very important, and everyone who has a chance should take it. During the course of this year, my writing has vastly improved. In the beginning of the year, my writing was weak and barely got the point across. Also, a lot of stuff I said was unnecessary and didn't need to be included in what I was trying to say. All heroes I am discussing did multiple acts of heroism. This was an expert for my hero thematic unit essay. Not only does this discuss what I'm talking about, but it has no effect and at all. There's no point of it being there. It was irrelevant. Cough, cough, like Rapunzel. Cough, cough. After a year of growth through feedback and revision, I wrote, Alina says that I can make changes. The name, just like my grandbrother, shows the possibility of making things better. Not only does this piece of writing tie back to what I was saying in the section, but also gives an effective leading into my ending. These pieces show that I have mastered Standard 5. With some guidance and support from peers and adults, develop and strengthen writing by planning, revising, editing, rewriting, and trying a new approach. I most definitely have mastered this. The improvement I have made on my writing is all due to my use of feedback, which is what a mastery standard of 5 is. My writing process has changed dramatically since the beginning of the year. Before, I would only do a couple of drafts with very, very little changes, but now I'm doing 5 to 6 with lots of changes. We've held the name through every chapter of our lives. This is a key example of how my writing process developed. At first, the sentence was not even in my vignette. Then it was there, but it only said, "We have held this name. We've always held this name." After this, I took it out completely, only to end up with, "We have held this name through every chapter of our lives." Out of all these pieces, I am most proud of the thematic unit essay. Even if I didn't receive any teacher feedback, I got the highest grade on this out of everything. It was a really good piece of work for being at the beginning of the year. By writing this essay, I showed many attributes of a successful high school student. In high school, my goal would be to get an A all year and only to get A's and B's on papers. But above all these things, I just want to prove as my writer. Maybe take a creative